3, 2, 1. Yo. We back at it again. We live from the motherfucking gutter, man. We got a special motherfucking guest, man. My boy Vontae, man. Of course, the man known as VT motherfucking Hutchins, man. What's going on, bro? How you doing tonight, man?
Man, I'm taking it easy. How you feeling, man? Live from the gutter.
Live from the motherfucking gutter, man. It was a blessing to get you here, man. You know,
man, it's a blessing to be here.
Man, the point of the podcast, man, just to kind of fill you in and everybody else, is live from the gutter. So the whole point of the podcast is showing people that we can still make it. We can still go through struggles and triumph through these struggles. Being able to be independent, be free, without even the system. So, you know, the system say we from the gutter, we struggling. So we want to show these motherfuckers that we live from the gutter. We still doing it big without anybody help, and we independent and getting it. So, you know, that's what it's about, man. You know, I got you. I want to just get to know you, know your history, feel about you, learn more about you, about your life, about your business.
Okay.
So just tonight, we're gonna talk about a lot of different shit. We're gonna go from everything, man. So I'm gonna just start a little bit about you. Tell me a little bit about yourself, man. Where area you grew up in? What school you went to? Tell me a little bit about that.
I grew up on 46 and Center.
Uptown.
I lived there for all my life. You know, they probably got that house when I was probably 1 or a couple months.
So your parents own the house?
Yeah.
Okay.
We still got the house too.
Okay.
So,
your parents from here or?
Yeah, my parents from here. Both my parents, you know. R.I.P. to my pops, he passed, but you know, my mom's still here. You know.
How old was you when he passed?
This was probably about 2 years ago.
Oh, this is recent.
Yeah.
Okay. It's sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear about your fathers. With fathers, it's extremely important, man. We don't realize how important our fathers is, but our fathers sometimes are a lot more vital than even the mother a lot of the time, you know.
I mean, if you're a man and you want to be a man, you got to see a man. So,
right. Man, hey, say that one more time. If you want to be a man, you got to see the man. So, ladies, you know, y'all holding y'all sons back from y'all kids' fathers. They not gonna be able to understand what a man is until they see a man. So
that's for sure. I mean, I could say a lady can raise a man, but it's very hard because you know
she don't know his emotions, she don't know his feelings, she don't know his thoughts. It's hard to do that, you know. It's hard to go from that. What school you went to?
I went to you know.
What middle school you went to?
Middle school, Roosevelt. High school, Rufus King.
Okay.
Yeah.
What year you went to King?
I went to King from 05 to 08, 04 to 08. Okay,
all right. So you went there when King was at his peak.
Yeah.
You went there when King was at his peak.
Yeah, we was doing our thing.
You ain't hooping with them?
Nah, I ain't
hooping. Big Mitch and all them niggas over there, King, you hooping on them niggas?
Nah, man. We used to tell them, my nigga Al and me, you used to tell them, man, y'all gotta go to practice every day?
7 a.m. I heard Coach Guys that I said practice at 7 a.m. I said, 7 a.m.?
I said, man, y'all
and you ain't guaranteed
no
to play?
Money.
You ain't getting no money?
Y'all ain't getting no money. Y'all ain't having no fun. It's, you know, a child need to be a child. A child need to be a child as long as they can be a child. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I really had, you know, kicked it. But, you know, ain't nothing wrong. Stay focused. Like, I got to shout out my boy Jameson. He hooped. Now he a coach.
Jameson, coach.
You know, and he doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? So it could take you places. And then some people, they don't go nowhere. Big Mitch, 7 feet. He was supposed to be a hooper.
Everybody said that.
You know, ain't no shots fired, but shit.
Yeah, he didn't love it.
He was supposed to be.
But at the same time, you gotta love your craft too. Like,
because
of his height, I think Big Mitch kind of forced himself to play basketball, but he didn't love it. He didn't love basketball.
Okay.
Because you know, I think when you love something, you know, shout out Coach Lou, Coach B. Joe. You know, they always told us if you love the game, you ain't nothing gonna stop you from playing the game. So your grades ain't gonna stop you. Girls ain't gonna stop you. This is what you love. This is what you dedicated to.
That's for
you ain't
sure.
Gonna let nothing stop you.
And like you said, B. Joe, his energy for the game. You can't do nothing but love.
Hey, shout out B. Joe. We was his first team at Marsh House, man. Yeah. We did it real big, man.
But I think Mitchell just started hooping when he got the King, though.
That's what I'm saying.
So
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Hey, did you hang out with any cliques, or like was you with the Uptown niggas, or like was you by yourself, or was you with your family? Who would you
I mean, I used to be by myself when I got there. Then you know, I met my nigga Al. You know, Al. You know, we was always hustlers, so we clicked right away. We found each other wearing the same exact outfit like a mannequin, and it was on since then. They like, oh, you know, bro got that on. You know, bro got that on. I bump heads with him. I'm like, oh, you fit it. He like, you fit it.
Yeah.
And shit, we just clicked in since then. You know,
it's always a treat with players meet. You know,
that's for sure. He introduced me to my boy Monte. You know, that's my right hand to today. So.
Big
you know, we wasn't too heavy with clicking, but you know, that was my peoples right there.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, you know, out of high school, what did you go to school right away out of high school? Did you go to college or did you go to work? Or did you go
I tried MATC for 2 weeks.
I did it for a month.
It was over with.
Mm-hmm.
But I always took
because it was high school. After high school, where I went, I was like, this ain't shit but high school. Especially MATC downtown campus.
I ain't gonna lie, they down there trying to put me in some high school classes.
That's what they had me fucked up.
I said, man, hell no.
Yeah, I said the same shit.
It's a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? So keep it real. You know, I tell my moms all my life, you know, I ain't going to college. You know what I'm saying? I got an older brother. You know, he got his bachelor's. You know what I'm saying? He done been in college about 7 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you could be proud of that one. But me, I'm on something else. I ain't going to do that, man.
Yeah, what was your first job?
My first job, my boy Al, his sister had a group home, so we used to, you know, just go to the group home. We used to leave school, down there, go to the group home.
You used to get paid to work at the group home?
Yeah. Stay at night.
It's hard to go to school when you getting paid. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's like, what I'm doing here when I could be making some money. Like, shit.
I mean, you know, I was a heavy gambler, too.
You was a dice guy? Where in Rufus King is a dice spot? Where's a dice spot at Rufus King? Every high school got their little spot for dice. Where the dice spot?
You know, every spot for every high school is the bathroom. But
I don't know. See, Marshall, y'all know Marshall. We got well, it's kind of the bathroom downstairs, hidden in the dungeon almost in the basement. It's dark and shit back there. Motherfuckers get down all day. All day.
See, I ain't used to really gamble in school. It ain't enough money to be made. We gonna run on the security come in. And I tried it one time.
Security guards nowadays, they pick your pockets and say, hey, you gotta give me a dub.
Man, listen, I tried it one time and I heard threw my money in my pocket and I act like I was pissing. The security walked in. He said, what you doing in here gambling? I said, I ain't in here gambling. He said, man, your money hanging all out your pocket. I said, oh man, I ain't doing this no more. He said, man, get to class, man. Mr. Abney sent me right to class. I'm like, all right, man. But no, I used to just gamble on the streets, man, you know, where it was real money to be made. You know what I'm saying? But that's a deadly game.
Who put the dice in your hands?
First person, my cousin, Lil Sean, R.I.P. to him, you know what I'm saying?
R.I.P. cuz.
He had little hands, and I had little hands growing up. I'm talking about at 11, I won my first 1,000. You know what I'm saying? So I used to be able to make the dice hit whatever I wanted to make it hit. You know what I'm saying? So
tell people, what's the technique? What is it?
I don't know, man. I could probably teach you, but I can't really. I mean, you gotta just hold them. You gotta give them a click, like act like they doing something, and then just let them flow.
Let them flow.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, when dice games, you know that come a lot of stuff. You know, somebody might slide you some fake money. Somebody has some fake dice.
Robberies. Slide dice out. Just they don't even shake them up, but they just slide them.
So it's a dirty
and get away
game.
with it. Niggas got away with it. They got a bitch. Niggas got away with that shit.
That's a dirty game. So man, I get that real cool.
Hey, who educated you about money though? Like at 11, you said you won your first $1,000. As an 11-year-old, even as $100 is a lot for an 11-year-old. Yeah. So who helped you understand money?
My mom always, my mama made me to be a hustler. You know what I'm saying? She bred nothing but hustlers. She used to send my brother to the store with money and just to see if he was gonna come back with the right change. You know what I'm saying? So she used to have us out there selling hot dogs on the corner. We used to deliver newspapers. Man, we used to do all type of stuff. Phone books. I didn't deliver yellow books, yellow pages, and did all type of stuff to make money. And when I had first got my first 1,000, you know what I'm saying, 1,100. I was 11. I took the money right to my mama. I said, here go 500. Here go I said, here go 300 for bills and 200 for groceries. I'm 11. She never asked me where the money came from, but she took it. She never asked me. You know what I'm saying? She probably knew it was gambling, though. My brother was a gambler too.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How much older is your brother?
My brother 4 years older than me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We real tight because I got a bunch of brothers. I'm the youngest, like 6 brothers. But in the house it was 4.
I'm the youngest of 4. But they all older than me. Like When I was born, them niggas was like teenagers already. Them niggas way older.
So you did nothing but soak up free game.
Well, dog, because they was out living their life. When they teenagers and I'm a baby, I'm a baby. So again, they not paying attention to no baby. Them niggas out there fucking just what a teenage boy is on. You know
See, I'm more so say that is, they don't even got to be around. You gonna still hear they fuck ups. They gonna still come back home and tell they fuck ups. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. My brother's pretty player though, man. All my brothers is player. They all
everybody fuck up. Players fuck up.
Players fuck up.
You know what I'm saying?
But now, a lot of players fuck up in silence though. You know, hey, players fuck up in silence. We might fuck up. Take that, and keep it moving.
To the streets. But you gonna tell your mom and your daddy and
all
what's going on.
For sure.
You gonna let them know.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, hey, so what was the switch, man, for you when you started hustling, like, so like your hustling path, when you say that,
uh-huh.
So when did you quit work and you say, when was your last job and you was like, I'm gonna just put it all in me? I mean, or did you take it piece by piece?
I still work a job right now.
What you do right now?
I mean, I ain't really got to go too much detail, but I'm a custodian. I'm a real janitor. I really get a paycheck every week.
So you trade time for money? Yeah. Okay.
Right now.
Okay. Now, some people, you hear the dang dash shit about trading time for money.
Mm-hmm.
And, my example of trading time for money is you have to equate that time that you traded bigger than what you make hourly. Okay. So, for example, if you work at the auto parts store, you better use your discount to make some money. That's true. If you work at Best Buy, you better use your discount to make some money. That's true. You better, and you work the car lot place, you better have a rental car. You make the job work for you. You don't work it.
You gotta take advantage.
Because they gonna take advantage of you. You know what I mean? So you just a leverage to them. So hey, all right, I'm gonna treat y'all. I'm gonna use y'all how y'all using me. So that's my opinion.
I'm gonna more so say this. I wouldn't work no regular job, but because of the job I work, I don't have to work until when I want to work. Yeah. So I'm a custodian. I clean up, but I can clean up from 7 p.m. to 6 a.m.
But you know what?
So I can go do them that little hour or two whenever I feel like.
That's what the world is coming to, right? We actually going into people don't notice it, but with companies and things, especially working from home now, we're going into what's called a gig economy, where people is companies will hire you for these tasks, and you do these tasks, and you're done. Just like Uber, just like DoorDash, you turn your phone on. Just like Fiverr, you turn your phone on, you turn your computer on. This is a job. You take this job. You do this job. Now, and that gives people a lot more freedom in saying, dictating, you have to be here at this specific time.
Yeah, I still feel like you're your own boss if you're doing any of that. I don't feel like you really working. You're not working for nobody. Yeah. You're not. Yeah. Because you can cut it off. I'm done for today. Yeah. I don't got to ask nobody, can I get off on my birthday?
Exactly.
You're off.
Exactly. So we, my whole thing is work smarter, not harder. We got to work smarter as people. Like I said, so many people have so many excuses about what disadvantages we have and the hard stripes, but I see other people around me getting it. I see other people around me successful. Yeah. People of our color. So, I'd be ignorant to say, why not me? Why can't I have that shit? Why can't I do that shit? You know what I mean? Yeah. Just get a little bit on top.
You can do whatever.
You can do whatever. You can do whatever because people,
dedication.
People say we got these hidden obstacles where they go, the white man is stopping us and things like that. But I know black people that's scared to go to Brookfield because of how they perceive that white people will think of them. Yeah. Or they don't know how to communicate. They say they don't know how to. They feel because they don't know how to articulate their way in different communities. They don't be able to. They feel they judged.
I mean, yeah, you're gonna be judged anywhere you go. You're gonna be judged in Milwaukee. But the thing is more so you're gonna stick out like a sore thumb because we don't be having our shit together. So when you go out there and you got this car with tinted windows, a little bit beat up, and then your plates ain't together, of course they're gonna sweat you. So you gotta have your shit together too, and then you gotta be able to want to stand up to a motherfucker. Like
that's my whole point.
I'm prepared for you to pull me over. What's up?
That's my point. So that's what I kind of tell people. So I got asked a question like, what happens if the police stop me and all this shit? I said, well, you smell like weed. I said, well, I just got stopped by the police smelling like weed and they took me to jail. Mm-hmm. So my thing is, if they took me to jail for a blunt this size, mm-hmm. Literally, racing police did, sheriffs did, fuck them bitches. And I cussed the motherfuckers out because I know my rights. If what I did was wrong, I know I did wrong, so fuck it. Hurry up, let's take me to jail. Let's take me to jail so I can bail on y'all broke asses. I'm flashing on them and everything. Bitch asses, let's go, come on. Told my shit, let's go. Because I don't got time. I'm trying to catch a flight. And I'm missing my flight by 30 minutes. Fucking with them. Because I was one of Miami. And I know it was some racist shit. It was fucked up because, again, they fuck with me for this when it's really a citation. And it's some bullshit, but at the same time, I'm wrong. I know this is illegal. I know what I'm doing is wrong. So as a man, I have to take my stripes on the chin and keep it moving. You know what I mean? Ain't no other way around it. As a man, I gotta be able to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's how much they get fucked up. Where, you could have smoked that shit before you even got on the road and been high on the way there.
It's lessons that you teach yourself. So, okay, just like you said, you're like, all right, I should have done that.
Instead, now that's putting the blame on somebody else.
Instead of putting the blame on him, if I had that, I would have went to jail. He would have had to let me go. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm prepared to face him.
Exactly.
This year I ain't smoked.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I smoked on my birthday, and I'm like, man, that shit ain't even for me no more. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't even that. It's just I'm just on some focus shit right now. Not to say I won't start back or I will probably not. I don't know. I'm just on some focus shit right now.
I'm almost there,
and I can't let nothing slow me down. You know what I'm saying?
I'm almost there with you. You know?
Yeah, man. Come on with it.
I just had an interview with my man Battleboxer. Hey, if y'all watch episode 3, Battlebox talk about this, man. You know, he talked about how. Shit, every blood I'm lighting up, that's money that can be getting invested. You know what I mean? That's money that can be added to the business instead of out of the business. You know what I mean?
And I ain't even gonna look at it the money side because everybody got their hobbies.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody spend money on something. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just more so looking at it. Okay, look, check this out. The time it take you to roll up, the time it take you to smoke it, and then the time it take you to be high. Come on, man. You can't get that time back.
For sure.
And time is everything in life. People pay for the inconveniences for anything.
Yeah.
That's how Uber got started and Uber Eats got started.
That's why I can't trade time.
It's convenient.
I'm the rat race, man. Trading time for money is not. Time is the most valuable thing that you have.
Most valuable.
Next to memories, time.
We'll pay for anything just so we can keep the time.
Yeah. Yeah. So, one thing I noticed about you, man, is how family oriented. Y'all, excuse my tongue tie. I'm fucked up. Family oriented. Did I say it right? How you say it?
Orientated or
there you go. I see how family oriented you are. How crucial was your family or decisions that you made living outside your house? So, just going outside, living in the community, living in an environment in Milwaukee, living in uptown, on center, you know what I mean? How did your life growing up, your family values, your family structure help you outside of your house?
Okay, well, family growing up, like I said, you gotta be okay. Jay-Z said it best: nobody wins when a family feud. So you gotta stick together with your family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And growing up, my mama was a hustler. I done seen her work 5 jobs at one point in time. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be times she wishing that she could have got that back with her kids. And now I'm looking at myself and I see me out here grinding all day, every day. And then when I get a little time, I give it to the kids and then get right back to it. Where it's like, I got to make more time for these kids. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. And I'm going to do it, actually. You know what I'm saying? Because that's time you can't get back. I can't get back when my son was 8, when my son was 10, or, you know what I'm saying, when he was 5. And I ain't do this with him or do that with him. So right now, family is everything. And I need to step up my family and orientation right now, you know what I'm saying?
I respect that, bro.
Because, I love my family. They taught me everything, you know what I'm saying? But, it's times that my family wish they can get back. My brother in my hood raised me, you know what I'm saying? Because my parents they had to grind for the next day.
They was hustling.
They had to, though.
It was out there.
They locked into the system of you got to live paycheck to paycheck. And everybody think we was holding or spoiled, man. Listen, shit was going sour. You know what I'm saying? So that's time you can't get back, and I can't keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? But that's why another thing too is I want to grind so hard that I can just have nothing but time. You know what I'm saying? My plan ain't to get more busier in life. My plan is to
I'm on the same shit, man.
To get more time in life.
my goal and the whole point of this podcast, I want to help people on my journey. I want to try to help other people on their journey. You know? And one thing is trying to be omnipresent. Yeah, omnipresent is being in multiple places at once. Okay, so we got to be something. We got to be able to figure out how can I be here? How can I be here and be here? How can I? And now, especially with the internet, we got the tools and the access available now more than ever. Back in the day, people say, "Oh, I don't know about this. I don't know about that." Our generation should be educated enough to know that we got access to the world and all knowledge available. Our parents that had knowledge to. So again, our parents, they did their best as they could. But now we understand it's things it's tools that they didn't have that we have now. Yeah, you know what I mean. That's for sure. We got the whole library at a book of our heads. I grew up on reading encyclopedias. My dad made me read encyclopedias growing up. And now I got the encyclopedia. Literally, we wake up to a piece of glass encyclopedia every day. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. So that was when they fucked up when they gave us the internet, man. We can do anything. That's where they fucked up at work because they don't realize that they gave it out, and now they're trying to contain it now. If you notice, they put a lot of shit where they trying to shadow ban people and block information and block truth because a lot of the information is coming out. And it's just like now. Just imagine all the black people that's making money off the internet right now. Mm-hmm. Right now, in America, in the United States of America, is the most richest black people in the world. We have the most in the whole world. The United States have the most richest black people. So even though we got shit fucked up, it could be a lot fucking worse. You know what I mean? So we gotta take advantage of our opportunities. Sure. Man, so I know you got a lot of accomplishments, man, that most men our age should aspire to have, man. How old were you when you bought your first house?
I was 19. You was
19. Yeah. What kind of sacrifices did you do to get your house? And what was the smart spending and flipping you did and about that? Like, what was about
really, I was working construction, so working construction.
What age did you get into construction?
Grinding, hustling.
How old was you when you got to construction?
I got to construction right after high school.
Oh, okay. It's not. Yeah. Who introduced you to that?
My family got a construction business also. Okay.
That's what it's about.
I got into that right after high school, so about 17 years old. Took me about 2 years, and like I said, from learning from my big brothers, of learning should I get this new whip or should I grab this crib? That was like, 2009, the Camaros just came out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, shit, I got 20,000 cash. You know what I'm saying? Back then, having 20,000 cash being a 19-year-old, that was not normal. Yeah. But having 20,000 cash being a 19-year-old right now is real normal. You know what I'm saying?
Which is crazy.
It's real. They got it right now, but they ain't making no sacrifice. They ain't got nothing going on. So
they don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, they don't know what to do with it. So I took that money and I'm like, shit, it's in a bank account. That's all valid. I'm finna buy me a crib. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving on my mom's crib. I'm finna buy me a crib. I'm build myself some equity. And that's just what I did.
Who taught you about that though? Like who at 19, most 19-year-olds ain't thinking about that.
I can honestly say nobody taught me about that. I'm gonna say it like this, because
But what click? Like, what information was you receiving to hear that? What? Because you just don't think like I'm gonna buy a house. Like, what happened? What was you reading? What did you see? What clicked?
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. In high school, I had a whip, and that's like the start of a lot of joy when person get a fresh whip. I had a car, candy painted, DUBs on it, me and my guy. And I told him, I said, man, I'm finna get me a crib and lay that out. You know what I'm saying? That's the next step. You got to get a crib one day, right? Yeah. So I'm like, I'm going to get me one and, I'm going to furnish it out, have it looking good. You know what I'm saying? And he like, man, I'm going to do the same thing. And that's what we did. We got cribs. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was the best thing to get a foreclosure. You know what I'm saying? I paid probably like $16,000 for my foreclosure, and you know, I had that boy looking good, man. I don't know if you ever came to my house before.
The one on whatchamacallit, right?
Yeah.
You know I've been up there.
Man, TV's all in the bathroom. I redid the whole house.
You know I've been up there.
You know what I'm saying? And then just living rent free. That was nice, paying just property tax.
Man, what you still got the house?
No, I don't. I sold it.
So what was your investment on that?
Okay.
So you paid $16,000.
Paid $16,000.
You want to talk about that? Or do people don't know?
I can. You know, I might motivate somebody. So I paid $16,000 for the house, and I probably put like $20,000 in it. I really could have probably put like.
So we up to
like 13,000 in it. Yeah, about 35. You know, I really could have put like 13,000 in it and had it looking good. But I wanted to do extra stuff because I was living in it. You know what I'm saying? That was my house.
It was your home?
Yeah, that was my home. And then, you know, because I ain't had no rent, you know, life was real sweet. You know what I'm saying? So I would take a trip, at least 1 to 2 trips every month. You know what I'm saying?
What were your favorite place you been to?
Vegas. Ain't no place like Vegas.
Vegas or Miami?
Miami ain't. Man, that's overrated. You know what I'm saying? I'm going down.
If you want to chill, like you can't really chill. You can chill in Vegas, but you can't chill like you chill in Miami.
Man, listen, Vegas is. I don't care what time your plane land. It's going down.
Oh, it is.
It's going down. It's pool party.
It's 100 degrees.
I couldn't even find a pool party in Miami.
You're right.
It's pool parties down a whole strip in Vegas, man.
You're right.
And that's end at 5.
You're right.
You getting into something else, but no, ain't no place like Vegas. So then, you know, I'm going on so many trips, man. Somebody that broke into my house, I got back, didn't even want to be there no more. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what I'm saying. I
put it right on the market, and you know, sold it for what? Probably like $60,000. You know, I had
that hurt.
It really hurt. You know what I'm saying? But the person that bought my house, they when I seen the paperwork and all that, they mortgage was like $350. So they could have just rented it out for $900, $1,000 in profit. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to understand. That's what you got to understand, man. You got rent and then you got mortgage. Rent is cool, but mortgage is profitable. You're not just in there paying somebody for something to live month to month. They can tell you got to go whenever, but you actually paying for something that you actually build an equity in. And not only that, you're paying way less. Way less. It doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? And that's coming from me saying that. And I'm paying rent right now. You know what I'm saying? Some people
like seeing, you know, I hear Vlad said he like paying rent because you can be able to move around. You're not stuck in one spot as a house.
Man, sell a house.
Greg Cardone said
rent it out.
Greg Cardone do the same thing. He said it's done buying a house.
Yeah, I don't know why they be saying all that. It makes no sense to me.
They say it's done buying a house.
They say you should never, if you buy a house, you basically got to make it like a business move. They don't think it's positive to buy one to live in. You know what I'm saying? To live rent free? What sense does that not make?
I've been watching them and trying to figure it out.
I don't get it. That shit wrong.
Hey, switching something up a little bit, man. We gonna talk about your brand with Rerocc, man. You out here killing shit big out here, man. Tell us about the brand, man. Where you get the idea? Where it come from? What Rerocc? Like
Rerocc.
Tell us about it.
Y'all know what Rerocc is?
Hey.
That's some dope shit. We
live from the gutter, man. Go ahead and tell them motherfuckers what it is.
No, Rerocc is 2 C's, no K. And it's Rerocc. Recycling everyone's rare objects, cash for consignment. Anything can be Rerocc.
Damn, that's cold.
You know what I'm saying?
Who wrote that shit? That's some cold shit. Your girl wrote that.
Man,
she wrote that shit. That was hard.
I've been thinking. See, this is what I'm gonna say too, though. I had a store once upon a time, didn't work out, and I never had a brand. I've been doing this for a long time, man. People might think, "Come on, man, Milwaukee Shoes Electronics." You know how much I used to post on there, man?
Man, listen.
Do you know the platform you built? How much I used to do on there?
Listen.
I've been doing this for so long without a brand, so I'm thinking I got to brand myself in. That's what I came up. You know what I'm saying? I came up with the Rerocc. And like I said, anything can be. I came up with the Rerocc. And like I said, anything can be Rerocc. A person might tell me, oh, he sell used shoes. I don't do used shoes. Well, I sell used houses. Do you build them from the ground up?
Yeah.
Or you buy used? I got used cars. I sell you a car, or you buy them brand new off the showroom floor. Come on, man.
That Impala, that 9.6 you had.
Look,
I wish my money was right. I was a broke nigga.
Man, I sold it because it was a 9.5.
You should have got rid of it.
It was a 9.5.
Think about the next 10 years, though.
I'm gonna say this.
Time gonna fly by. Once everything electric, all the coal, all shit is gonna be worth that value.
Do you know the difference between the 9.5 and the 9.6?
And you got a Capri. That was a Caprice or Impala.
Impala. I don't do no.
What the 9.6 is a SS?
They both SS.
What's the difference between the two?
Okay. You have a 9.5, which is from the top. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you got the Digi Dash. The 9.6 doesn't have none of that. The 9.6 has the regular dash, and you got slapstick. If I'm gonna do it, I gotta do it big. That's like wearing some Jordan mids instead of wearing Jordan 1s. If I'm gonna do it, I gotta do it big.
There's some nice mids out there, man.
It is, but I can't rock them.
Man. hey, what was the first shoe that you fell in love with?
The first shoe I ever fell in love with.
Like the one that you told mama, I gotta get that, mama. I gotta get this shoe. I love this shoe. What was the first shoe you fell in love with?
I don't think by the time, if I could have ever said that, it was me. Remember, I won my first 1,000 at 11.
But as you went younger,
Nah. My brother used to be on them.
So your brother,
Mama, we got to get these, and if he got them, I got them.
If big bro had them, you had them.
I got them.
Yeah.
Unless they ain't have somebody's size or something. But
you had a suitcase. You had a suitcase.
The suitcase, Jordan?
17, yeah.
Man, I had both pair. I was so tacky. I wore one of each to school.
I'm jealous, dog.
I used to hate that.
Man, since you said it now, you and my nigga Frankie, the only niggas I know that had them motherfuckers. I'm like, man, them motherfuckers hard. The suitcase joints.
That probably was the happiest shoe I had, as a
I'm surprised they ain't come back out with them yet, man.
I know, they didn't retro them yet.
Hey, what's your opinion on people that buy shoes to flip instead of wearing them? Are you a person that wear them, or are you a person that you're like I don't care. You the right number, you can have these motherfuckers.
So now listen, this go deep with me.
All right, let me hear talk about it.
It goes deep with. First off, Milwaukee, we is the best dressed people in the damn world.
Yeah.
Don't nobody swag like us.
Hey, them Detroit niggas, shout out to my Detroit niggas, man. They claim they can dress. I'm like, man, listen, y'all cannot.
Nobody dress like us.
Yeah.
It's a group of us that man, niggas is fly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You go out of town, it's a movie. And hey, niggas.
They know you ain't from there.
They know you ain't from there.
They know immediately.
Immediately.
They dressing like the mannequins. They wearing silky shorts with the J's, the headbands and shit. Like, what are you doing?
Fits,
but so, back in the days, going to high school, taking my senior year in high school, I never even wore the same thing twice.
Cold nigga.
Never even wore the same thing twice, man. You know what I'm saying? So it was serious about dressing.
Yeah.
And
you were the king too.
And motherfucker used to see me with the outfit on, like, damn, bro, that's hard. I was like, man, this for sale. This for sale? Yeah, hit me after the night over. You can buy the whole outfit.
On what?
You can buy the jeans, the motherfucking shirt, the jacket,
on what?
The hat, the pants.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? The shoes.
Yeah,
man,
no fuck about
give me this. I've been re-rocking shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, nigga.
So now to the day of me, I love the shoes.
Mm-hmm.
But after I wear them, your excitement gone. That's with anything. You can get a new car and shit. You drive that motherfucker a month, you might be like, shit, this motherfucker straight. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But your excitement when you got the motherfucker off the lot, you're going to be very happy. You know what I'm saying? So once I get the motherfucker at the shoe store and I throw him on my feet and I done came down with it, shit, that shit can go.
That shit can go.
You know what I'm saying? So
you just modeling the shit down there.
I'm
you
just
there to walk a motherfucking model for the shit. Oh shit.
That's true. I mean, and it can be my favorite shoe.
So is it the shoe or is it the way how you wear the shoe?
And that's another thing too. I might wear shit so hard I can't even come harder. So I'm done with it. I done got custom shit made for shit. Sean Witherspoons and Air Mac Master ones. I done had custom outfits made where I'm like, man, I can't even come no harder. I done did it. That's something you got to retire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I done had Sean Witherspoon's, the Air Max. Man, I done had probably about 4 pair of them.
Oh, that's a hot take, man. I think that's an overrated shoe, man.
You think so?
I got
a fire ass shoe.
Man, people love that shoe.
That's a fire ass
People
shoe.
love that shoe. I'm like, it's a man. It's a man. Hey, so on our first episode, we had a discussion about real versus fake.
Mm-hmm.
So we talked about was talking about how the quality of fakes is damn near perfect now. Man. Should a man be judged or not if he wearing real shit or fake shit? Because there's a lot of niggas wearing a lot of fake shit out here. From Cardis to belts to shoes to it's a lot. It's a lot.
Shit, the real and fake shouldn't mean nothing if it don't mean if it ain't no judgment to it.
What
you know what I'm saying?
That?
Okay, so like if you a real nigga or a fake nigga and you wearing real shit or fake shit, that shit don't mean nothing if
it's about the
if y'all gonna say, God damn, he a real nigga but he got fake shit on. If y'all think that's cool, then being a real nigga don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't mean nothing at all then.
It don't mean nothing. Man.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I can't, what I do, if I get caught wearing some fakes, they gonna say, oh man, I knew that boy sold fakes.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. I can't never do that.
Somebody ever accused you of having some fakes?
I mean,
like, Jim Jones got accused of wearing some fakes.
I haven't never got accused, but I probably sold somebody something before. And they like, I sold my boy Kel some Yeezys. He like, man, I took these to Power House. These ain't right. I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers did get past me. But usually, nothing gets past me. I swear, like, not to be like on no cocky shit, but like, I know real and fake shit, like off top because I have to study this shit. I have to know if the Cartier is real and fake. I have to know if the cologne is fake. I have to know if the Nike outfits is fake because I buy and sell the shit all day long. So if I don't know, I get got. I gotta know if the AirPods is fake. I gotta know everything.
Yeah. You gotta be a walking encyclopedia.
You got to.
Man. So let me ask you, so where do you see your brand going? What you will Rerocc?
Oh man, Rerocc got some big, listen man. September 5th. It's a party, right? It's a day party. At Element Lounge from 3 to 8 p.m. It's a day
dress
party.
code?
Yeah, wear heat. You ain't getting in. No white tees like I'm rocking. No white tees, no white beaters, none of that. You'll be all right. But I'm gonna announce something here, man.
Oh shit!
That's all I'm gonna say.
Big news coming from Rerocc on. Hey, what's the event? Saturday.
It's Saturday.
At Element between what time?
From 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. We just getting started.
Man, that's big news coming, man. I gotta get that exclusive. I gotta come here and get that exclusive, man. Y'all gonna see me there.
Yeah, please
y'all
do.
gonna see live from the gutter there. That Saturday, man. I will show up, man, and show out. Hey, I'm gonna bring some heat out, man. I got some shit in the closet.
Man, you got heat.
I got some little light heat in the closet. I'm gonna pull out.
Man, you got heat, man.
Oh, yeah, man. Hey, one thing I respect about you, man, is that you put your family first. I think that's one of the most core things that we don't do in our community. It's practice and also keeping and making our family together. That's from women. That's to women and to men. What's a piece of advice to the people to keep you going through rough times, even in your relationship with your lady?
Wow. Shit, I had just many problems as everybody, so I ain't gonna really just say.
How do you keep going and say like, no, we ain't gonna stop? Because a lot of people just tap out.
Because that shit too easy to tap out. I mean, I look at my people and I tell them like, man, everybody we know is probably not with their original baby daddy and probably not, you know what I'm saying? It's just so easy for the black families to see, like, you know what I'm saying? See that a person is not with their kid's mother or don't even got kids by the same mother. It's just too average. Yeah. So let's do something different. Let's really work this shit out. We gonna always have rough patches, and we can go be with somebody else. We gonna have rough patches. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So shit, why not make this work for the kids? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And to not say just make it work for the kids, because you gotta be happy and feel life. But let's just take the good times and run with it. Yeah. We gonna have bad times. And like I said, I don't make enough time for my family. I'm gonna put that out there again. I don't make enough time.
That's respect.
It's coming though. It's coming real soon.
Hey, shout out to your wife, Tierra, man.
She's a real one.
I see she be right by your side at all your shows, making moves with you, man. Got the Rerocc. She had her ladies Rerocc. Will she do her ladies Rerocc? Did she do something like that?
No, she ain't do it. But I'm trying to tell her, you got to be in control of this ladies Rerocc. You got to be in control of this future R&R.
For sure.
The future Rerocc. The future R&R. Future Riley and Royale.
Future. That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, and I be saying that, most women want to help you spend the money, but not help you make the money.
For sure.
When I see her by your side, it's like that's what family is about, man. And if we get back to the core of building our families up from our kids to our women, and building our family brands and building our family legacy, my whole point here of this podcast again is brand over legacy now.
Yeah.
That's what it's more about more than everything. You build your brand, that's gonna keep your legacy. Your family take care of that. It's a reason why not the richest thing in the world. It's not the richest person in the world. It's the richest family in the world. Yeah. The Waltons, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers. It's families that's the richest in the world.
Sure.
If you look at Will and Jada, they can do they fuck off or whatever. It's about the Smiths stuff at the end of the day. Yeah. Fuck what you got going on, nigga. Fuck what I got going on. This is about the Smiths.
For sure.
And that's what it's about.
I can argue with her the night before and she gonna wake up. Are you ready? Come on. Yep. What you need me to do?
Yeah. Hey man.
Like, we just was mad at each other, but she gonna make sure shit get done.
Man,
I love her.
That's what the mission, man. Gotta focus on the mission at hand.
That's for sure.
Hey, switching topics, man, into water. So I know you inform me and others, on your Facebook page. Real Jug, you got your jug, man.
You know that.
You keep that with you, right?
No free advertising, but we're gonna do the jug.
Oh yeah, we gonna do the jug, man.
Yeah, man. I'm years in this. About 7 years in. Man. I like to be consistent in whatever I do. I don't do nothing for fun. I don't do it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's popping. I make my own lanes. You know what I'm saying?
Man. So you on the health part about it, you educated me and you educated others, a lot of times by going live on your Facebook page. I seen your I think that's your uncle. He did the test, the lead
Darvin
test.
Moore?
Yeah, Darvin, shout out to Darvin Moore, man, the credit king around Milwaukee.
For sure, he the king.
Man, hell yeah, the king, man. Tell people what's the benefit of between distilled water and tap water that they're drinking, especially in Milwaukee. Milwaukee tap water.
The tap water?
The tap water. I showed my kids a cup. They was like, "Oh hell no, we ain't never." We just looked at a cup, man.
That shit, man. There's so much shit in tap water. It's amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Even other bottled waters, though.
Yeah. Tap water is just that shit's on another level, man. That shit don't even seem like you should be cooking with it. You know what I'm saying?
What's the benefit of that water, though?
So now the benefit of this water is.
Hold on, I'm gonna get mine. I think this is a motherfucking game. Nigga, that's all we drink around this.
That's right.
We don't drink no soda. Hold
on. Drink liquor and water.
Liquor, water, and weed.
Look at him. I see you.
We drinking them up. I don't know which one I want to drink. No free advertising.
See, now listen. With water, you are made up of water. You're made up of water probably like 70 to 75% down, 80% head up. So that's why the water that you put back into yourself to rehydrate yourself is so important because you're made up of it. So this water, distilled water, I don't want to show it, but they say that this water is only used for machines. There's plenty of machines, your coffee machine, your iron,
respirators,
any of that. Yeah. Because any other water other than distilled will rust that machine out. You know what I'm saying? So what is it doing to your body? First off, second off, this is the only water that is water. This is the only water that's hydrogen, oxygen. You know what I'm saying? Every other water has electrolytes for taste, or it might got this for minerals, or this. Come on now. And I thought this is what we eat for. And you know what I'm saying? If you wanna alkaline your water, alkaline it with something natural. Put some lemon in there. Put some real life fruits in there. Yeah. And that can be your alkaline. That can be your minerals that you need. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A Himalayan sea salt. that has all the minerals that you need in it.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know about the Himalayan.
It's very important.
You put me on that. I didn't know about that.
Other water shouldn't even be called water because it's not water. It has other shit in it. It's a potion.
Oh, I like that. A potion.
It's not water. This is the only thing you could ever say is water and rainwater. You know what I'm saying? That's distilled water too.
No, not our rainwater. Not right now though.
I mean, listen, it's a thing. It's a thing called chemtrails. You know what chemtrails are?
You believe in chemtrails?
Hell yeah, I do.
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that.
We talking about it?
We're gonna talk about that another episode.
Yeah, because chemtrails and shit like that.
That's a whole nother episode.
Damn. Phone be going crazy. But chemtrails and things like that, you know what I'm saying, pollutes the air. So when the water come down, it's distilled water. But as it goes through things like that, it's no longer distilled.
Because you know, my rest in peace, my grandmother. I lost my grandmother to COVID in April.
Damn, man.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
COVID is real.
COVID is definitely real. So, people protect y'all grandparents if they go to the store for them. They need help around the house.
For sure.
Even if they complain all the damn time, just help your grandparents out.
That's for sure.
You got one of them. But she used to make my mom and them like slushies and ice cream with snow back in the day when they was kids. She said now when she tried to do it, like with snow recently, she tried to make it for my kids. The snow was terrible. It was brown. Like when you try to clean it, it's fucked up. It ain't
so what do you get out of that? What you think? What you think about the snow now and then? Is it the chemicals in the air? Is they making the snow? What's going on?
It gotta be the chemicals in the air.
Come on.
But we ain't. Our country isn't as big as India or fucking China, so I can't say our pollution is not as bad as those countries. We probably doing way better on our trying not to pollute than those countries. But they got so many more people in those countries. It's 1 billion people in India. It's 3 billion people in fucking China.
Yeah,
it's hard. We'll never combat climate change. We'll never combat that shit.
No,
we'll never. Hey, so what's your opinion going on right now in Kenosha and everything in the NBA?
Wow. Shit. I'm gonna say this. They fucking laughed at Kyrie Irving when he said, "I'm not going to the bubble."
They laughed at him.
Now all y'all doing that.
Yeah, same thing with Cat.
Kyrie is a smart dude, man. Like I love people just because of their personality. I can't love you just because of your game.
You gotta be authentic.
You do. That's why nobody like Tim Duncan. He never gave
like Tim Duncan.
I mean, they like him, but he don't have major fans.
Oh, because he don't show his personality.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and sometimes they gonna hate you because of your personality. Yeah. Some people they might look at this video Kawhi, and be like, "Yeah," but I love Kawhi. That's a humble dude.
Baby J.
You know what I'm saying?
I call him Baby Mike.
I love dude, man. He's a humble dude. But I mean, first off, I'm gonna go to Kenosha before the bubble. In Kenosha, they damn dead wrong.
The police?
Hell yeah.
I'm tongue-tied on that.
Well, why? Why wouldn't they be wrong? They could have tackled the guy. They could have did anything.
They could have did a lot of things.
They could have tased him.
What the
hell? Why y'all just shooting him?
They did try to tase him.
I didn't see that. When?
In the report, they tased him. So
did you watch the video?
This is the story. What happened, right? On a police call, his baby. I think what happened, right?
Okay.
I think his baby mama called the police because he was over there fucking with her. And he's getting his kids. He's getting the kids in the car.
Yeah.
He had his bitch with him, and she called the police, said he over here. He got a warrant over this shit. He ain't supposed to be over here. So then she outside arguing and fighting with him and his bitch, and he trying to break them up from fighting. Yeah. Somebody called the police about that. So while they breaking it up, police get there. They don't know what the fuck going on. They trying to separate everybody, and he argued with the police and shit. They trying to say here he got a warrant. So he arguing and fighting with them. They try to listen to them. They try to tase the nigga. He still ain't listening. The nigga move around and fight, going to his car, and his kids is in the car. The kids, he tried to go get in the car, and he tried to go and move and open the door, and they popped him. You can't. To me as a man, when my kids, when I'm in the vicinity of the police, I act with my best behavior to set an example for them. Yeah. When I mean now this is what I mean by that. I'm gonna have respect for him as a man. If he don't show me respect as a man, that's when it's an issue.
Yeah.
Besides my rights, like we talked about our rights. Yeah. I know my rights. If you going past my rights, that's the issue. You're not gonna violate my motherfucking rights.
Yeah.
Besides that, if I fuck up. I take my shit on the chin and I keep it moving. Okay. That's all you can do. That's my personal aspect of it.
Well, when I watched the video,
because niggas get killed for less. We see this is not a Philadelphia Castile situation where you told me to get some shit and reach and you shot me. Like, this is a one-off situation where a nigga didn't surrender. Most of the time, if niggas surrender and get killed, I'm a million% down with that shit. But if a nigga ain't even trying, like come on, bro, you can't get these. They kill niggas for less, and we gotta know they kill niggas for less nowadays.
Well, I'm gonna say this. When I watched the video, I didn't see him doing no tussling with them. He definitely was resisting. Probably because he had a warrant. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? He definitely was just walking away. And I felt like they were just so scared that if they did any confrontation, that they were scared they probably was going to get handled rough.
Oh, most cops is pussy, though.
You know what I'm saying?
What I mean by pussy, they don't know how to fight. Most cops don't know how to handle a fist fight. Most cops ain't been in a fist fight in
so I don't think.
Life. So
I think
that's why, like you said, that's why most people say, "Oh, they handled it wrong." Yeah, they could have, because
they could have tackled him right there. It's two of y'all could have took him right down before he got to the car. I didn't see no taser. I see all guns drawn, and I seen shots fired.
So let me ask you a question on this. So this is not. It just crossed my mind. People say we should make change within, and in our county, Milwaukee area, we had a police officer killed two black police officers.
RPJ.
Two black police officers killed our people. So how do we we get people that look like us killing us now? That's inside the system. So how do we? What is a way that we can make? What is a way we can change? What is something that we can do? So I tell people, we can make change from within, but
I'm gonna say the officer that killed 3 people. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Joseph Messia.
Man, dude ain't one of us. You ever been around like different race people, like Nigerian or African people? They not with us. They don't look at us like that. They look. Dude is a different race.
Okay.
Dude don't look at us like he one of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They think they better than us.
Yeah. Yeah. I hate to say it, man.
They come here and they get better rights. They come here and they get tax free.
That's the ass whooping he had coming, man. I hate to say it. When they whooped his ass, when you killed 3 people, hey, ass whooping was coming. Hey, one way you like it, these families hurting. The ass whooping was coming, fam.
They send him to different districts and he go kill him right now when they send him to
man. Come on, man.
RPJ, man.
RPJ, man. RP Joel Acevedo, man. We miss y'all, man.
For real.
So on the bubble. So tell me about the bubble. What you think about the bubble?
Like I said, man, we're gonna take it to Kyrie, man.
Is these niggas gonna leave, or is they gonna again? They about to play the game. Like, come on, y'all about to hoop, and y'all sitting out one game ain't doing shit. You're not proving nothing. Nothing's gonna change. You not affect. The only change you can make is if you affect politicians, DAs, prosecutors, mayors, governors. All these people, state assemblies, state council, state Congress, you gotta affect them people pockets before you can be able to affect some change. Until you affect them people pockets, ain't nothing gonna change. If that's affecting their pockets in a positive way, if that's donating to people pockets, just like how white people do today campaign people, you say, well, how do they get money? Or they have their own campaign fund where their people donate to them. So if we have somebody that we believe in, and if that's in our common council, or we believe in our community, that we can, just like what was that when Chris Rock ran for president? If you believe in this nigga, hey, we gotta support our people, put our dollars behind our people. If they got a correct solution, but you gotta come about the correct solution.
Man, that's for sure, man. Like 2 things that, like you said, when Chris Rock ran for president in the little movie, but Kanye ran for president, motherfucker, like, he going crazy.
He gonna do it. He gonna win it in 2024. He just playing this.
But I'm just saying that's crazy that y'all ain't even with y'all own people.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But on another topic, the bubble, them sitting out, I don't feel like that does shit. Y'all can sit out or y'all can play. Neither one of it does shit to me. You want me to tell you what does some shit? If I have to be honest, Who is the top 5 guys in the NBA? Tell me right now. Who are your top 5?
Bron, Luka. As we talk about talent, we talk about just popularity.
Shit, however.
Hey, Bron, KD, Steph, Kyrie, Russell, Harden.
Okay, bam, right there.
Yeah.
All those guys are black.
Yeah.
Before you said Luka, that's true.
But he ain't from here though.
But check this out though.
He don't know what the fuck going on.
All y'all say, fuck the NBA, we finna start the fucking
They could do
black
NBA. They can do it like this.
Then now y'all change something.
They go
Y'all
to
sitting
Cube.
out games
They
and
go to
shit
Cube.
like that.
They can go to Cube right now.
That ain't.
You already got a situation. You got something built already established.
You get what I'm saying?
Y'all can go to Cube right now and split it to the Big 5 and start a whole new league. And niggas gonna fuck with y'all.
What? Y'all the talent.
Y'all got agencies. Y'all got all this shit. Y'all the market.
Y'all are the talent. Who's gonna be Rookie of the Year? John Moran is. Who is the up and coming? Another black person. Who is the talent?
LaMelo.
You know what I'm saying? We are the talent.
Man, we don't get
who's supposed to be
even with
the next rookie, like you said, LaMelo.
Even with football, like I don't know why these niggas have been like. If me personally, if I was Kaepernick, I would have went to the XFL and took that shit over. I would have bought a percentage stake in that shit.
Kaepernick never wanted to play football again.
Oh no,
between me,
you don't think so?
No.
That's a hot take.
He liked that publicity. He liked it when he was going.
That's a hot take.
He didn't want to do that no more. He didn't because now you got expectations. Now, when you get back in the league, it's like, what can he really do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now you got to show your ass off. Yeah. You're not getting back to the shit like you did to the bowl.
Yeah, that's what he was good. Hey, shout out Kaepernick, born in St. Joseph's Hospital, man.
Shout out Kaepernick. I fucks with him hard, but he didn't want to play football no more.
Hey, that's the hot take, and we're going to bring you back on to talk about that, man. Hey, you want to tell the people, man, all your info, how to get in contact with you, the Rerocc and your brand, and your info with the party, man.
Check this out. We got the tickets going on right now. $25 tickets. You don't want to miss this. I'm telling you. You don't want to miss this. This is a one-time thing. If you weren't there and you think this is just going on to have a good night, you got me fucked up. But when you find out what's really going on, you're going to be sad. You're going to be salty that you missed this shit. And it is what it is.
How can I get it?
I got a couple tickets left. You can hit me up. On Facebook, I'm VT Hutchins. On Instagram, I'm Rerocc. Phone number is Rerocc.
What's your YouTube and all that too?
YouTube is the official Rerocc. Right. The phone number is also Rerocc in. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a 9 at the end or something like that. You know, but the phone number spell out too. So you can get in contact with me many ways. Hit your boy Gutter up. You'll get in contact with me. No,
for sure, man. I get him for you, man.
But yeah, we got some big stuff coming, man. Yeah. And right now, what's going on in the world is the world of entrepreneurs. That's you know, I wouldn't be here today if my man wasn't an entrepreneur. That's what it's about. You know, and I feel big with this. Like I told my man when he told me what he was doing, I'm like, man, that's it, bro. I'm like, you gonna do the damn thing, and then with all the technology and stuff, man, this man is a genius with that, man.
Hey, we gonna work, man. This is early, man. This is just the beginning, man. Keep watching.
Just getting started, man.
Big things coming, man.
That's the man who introduced me to fire sticks.
Hey, we lit the city on fire. FYI, we the first niggas in the city that have the fire sticks.
Man,
first ones, hands down. Hey, man, follow us, man. Live from the Gutter on Facebook, man.
That's right.
Live from the Gutter podcast on YouTube. Live from the Gutter on Spotify. Live from the Gutter on Anchor. Live from the Gutter on Apple Podcasts. Live from the Gutter on Facebook. Live from the Gutter on Instagram. Live from the Gutter on Twitter, man. We live from the motherfucking
Live from the Gutter.
Yeah.